before the masquerade begins, please, no flash photography. Somebody could get blinded and really get hurt. So, yeah. And before we begin the masquerade, I'd like to introduce our judges. Tonight's judges are Sandy Hutchins as workmanship judge, and Rocky Kelly, Libby Smith, and Stephen Silver judging the presentation portion. Rocky, hey Rocky, how you doing? Rocky has been judging several Texas masquerades for multiple years now, and we're happy to have his experience and enthusiasm for judging the presentation portion. Libby Smith has also been a judge before and has a history with the Deep South Con Masquerade, taking Best in Show in the 1989 Mid-South Con, Deep South Con, hosted in Memphis, Tennessee. And of course, we're honored to have our fan guest of honor, Stephen Silver, as our third presentation judge. He asks that we remind all the entrants that being from Chicago, he is ready and willing to be bribed. I heard that. Prior to this presentation portion, our workmanship judge, Sandy Hutchins, already reviewed the technical and design aspects of the costumes that wanted that level of review. Sandy has repeatedly proven both the breadth and depth of her costuming skills in the halls and previous FenCon masquerades. And as further proof, here is Sandy as Lady Mercuria of the House Boudreaux, born of vampire and fae, destined to forever be a daughter of the South and member of the Dark Rose Alliance. Not too shabby. Our first contestant. Once again, beauty and death walk hand in hand. This young lady is known by many names: the Grim Reaper, Death, Shimigami. Armed with her scythe, she collects the souls of the dead. Her black cat, with whom she has had a contract, aids her in battles against evil spirits. Around her neck is the chain that holds the magic key that allows her to travel from this world to the next and back. The cat's collar, key, necklace, and side decorations were done by Ms. Sarah Cruz. Next, we have Witchy Poo. Witchy Poo is here on temporary layover after being knocked out of the sky by a flaming satellite while flying over Texas. She vows revenge on any NASA employees found on the premises. Let's get out of here now. Beware. And here we have Captain J.E. Cook. Captain Cook is the protagonist of the short screenplay In Search of the Sunmane. Cook is an African hunter and explorer who becomes obsessed with finding and killing the last Sunmane lion, believed to have already been extinct from the plains of Africa. And now we have Alexia Tarabotti-Macon. Rumored to be soulless, Lady Alexia Tarabotti-Macon. That was all on the page. That was all that was on the page. And now, Mrs. Eber's testimony before the Fort Worth Ladies Auxiliary Tea and Gossip Society. One strange night, a falling star streaked across the Fort Worth sky. The sound of hooves roared ominously, and a dozen teacups crashed to the ground. Just one witness came forward that night, Mrs. Eber, the local gossip monger.
They rode like they were strangers. They come out of the night. With high-tech horses, beacons in their eyes. My hands went on steady as I looked into their face, because I knew these weren't just count buckaroos born from memories. No, sir. These cowboys from space. They're shooting arms, laser lights. There's spurs, anodides. Bananas, it was stardust. And their jeans, fresh eyes. And they read back on their stallions, and they shot a bolt of light. And I knew they were the big guys. Yes, sir. These cowboys' hats were black. So I asked them as they turned to me toward the setting sun. I said, before you go, I'd like to know just where you boys come from. So they opened up their star chart and said, right here with this Texas. It's the biggest place in outer space. The planet known as Texas.
And now, Senora Escarlata. Senora Escarlata invites you to this evening's cabaret. You may or may not ever wish to leave.
Ojalá que las hojas no te toquen el cuerpo cuando caigan, para que no las puedas convertir en cristal. Ojalá que la lluvia deje de ser milagro que baja por tu cuerpo. Ojalá que la luna pueda salir sin ti. Ojalá que la tierra no te bese los pasos. Ojalá se te acabe la mirada constante, la palabra precisa, la sonrisa perfecta. Ojalá pase algo que te borre de pronto, una luz cegadora, un disparo de nieve. Ojalá por cámaras que me lleve la muerte, para no verte tanto, para no verte siempre, en todos los segundos, en todas las visiones. Ojalá no pueda tocarte ni en canciones.
And now comes winter.
Long time no see, but now you're here with
Demonia and James Milam, designed by Becky Demonia. And now, I believe we have the winners of the Ivy Hat competition. Ladies and gentlemen, Becky Demonia.
We can't hear you.
Sorry. We actually ended up with 3 winners, 1 main winner and 2 runners-up. The first winner is Sarah Brigden. I don't know if Sarah's here or not. There you are. Bring that, yes. Sarah is going to get a hand-painted silk fan. Don't cover it. The 2 runner-up winners, so to speak, are Christina Wilkerson, who is our stage manager. And please forgive me if I mispronounce your first name. I don't remember if it was Greta or Gretchen Boozer. Linda? Linda, thank you. The paper got laid down and disappeared. All 3 of these ladies will have their hats put into Gail's next book series in a descriptive form. And the costuming department of FenCon would like to thank the ladies and gentlemen who participated and congratulate the winners. Thank you very much.
Very nice. Is Bill Ledbetter here? All right, Bill, are you going to announce the winners of the NSS Poetry Contest?
Ken Murphy.
All right, Ken Murphy.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. I'm Ken Murphy. I'm with the North Texas chapter of the National Space Society, and over the last several months we've been running a poetry competition themed on Moon as the 8th continent. And if you'll open up your program books, page 81, you'll find the winner of this year's competition. It's for a poem by the name of Sailing Silvery Seas, and the writer is Ree Sheridan Rose. We also had a second and third place. In second place was Jim Reeder of Pflugerville, Texas, just right down the road from where I went to high school. And in third place was Stephen Sanders of Fort Worth, Texas. For Ree, we have a certificate and a check for $50. That would not happen in microgravity. And on the moon, she could have caught it before it hit the ground.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Brazen Bellies Belly Dancers.
was not expecting that.
My
Tim. He's working very hard.
I was talking about Josh.
Order with all the news road station on the scene at the supermarket. There seems to have been some disturbance here. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I did. I was standing over there by the tomatoes, and here he come, running through the pole bean, through the fruits and vegetables, naked as a jaybird. And I hollered over to Ethel. I said, "Don't look, Ethel!" It's too late. She'd already been in the sink.
Here he comes,
Boogie there, boogie there.
there he goes,
Boogie there, boogie there.
and he ain't wearing no clothes.
Oh, yes, they call him the street. Fastest thing on 2 feet.
Okay, we're all set. Unless you want to hear the rest of the streak. Play the streak.
Yes, they call him the street. He likes to show off his physique. Yes, there's an audience to be found. He's streaking around. He invites the public critique. Once again, we're here at the gas station. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I did. I was just in here getting my car checked. It disappeared out of traffic. Come streaking around the creek right there. Didn't have nothing on but a smile. I was concerned Ethel was getting her cold drink. I hollered, "Don't look, Ethel!" It's too late. She'd already been moved. Flash, right there in front of the shop. So,
He ain't rude,
look at it, look at it.
he ain't good,
Look at it, look at it.
he's just in the mood to ride in the nude.
Oh, yes, they call him the street. He likes to turn the other cheek. He's always making the news. And with this minute shoe, yes, you could call him unique. Once again, your Action News reporter in the booth at the gym covering the disturbance at the basketball playoff. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I did. Hey, I'm just going down there to get Ethel a snow cone. Here he comes, right out of the cheap seat. Dripping. Right down in the middle of the court. Didn't have on nothing but his head. Made a hook shot and got out through the concession stand. I hollered up at Ethel. I said, "Don't look, Ethel!" She'd already got a free shot. Grabbed her. Right there in front of the hole.
Oh, yes, they call him the street. What do you think you're doing? He's gonna give us hip get your clothes on.
I speak for every Toastmaster in all of history when I say, thank God y'all are easily entertained. It's now time for the All-Star Get Down Hootenanny. First up to entertain you is our musical guest of honor, Mr. Joe Bethencourt.
Rejoice, dear hearts, for yea, verily we are gathered here together. Oh dear, what's he gonna do now? He don't know, so it's all right. Anyway, here's my lady wife and I. It's a nice, quiet evening. Let's go to the movies. What do you want to watch? I don't know. There's this movie on Jurassic Park or something like that. All right, let's go to that. I loved it. All them dinosaurs. Especially that one part up with the lawyer. We're all finished up with the movie. I want to see it again. She says you can't see it again. Why not? Because that's the last one of the day. You have to wait till morning. So I went home, and I was inspired. today, the power's gone off, you know. Do not go out in the park today, it's not the place you should go. Beneath the ferns there's something you learn, play hide and seek, a twist and a turn, the raptors are out, they're gonna have a pig. Out in Jurassic Park, it's after dark and we have lost our way. We are wandering all alone, we want to go home, that's all we have to say. There's a rumble in the gloom, so give him lots of room. It's a Tyrannosaur and he doesn't want to play. With lots of teeth and a big appetite, he's stomping around the park and you might be his first entree. So don't go out in the park today, you'll only wind up as lunch. The dinosaurs in the park today will nibble and gobble and crunch. The raptors hunt in a pack, you know, they're bigger and meaner and you're too slow. They hide in the trees where nobody sees. Don't try for your gun, don't bother to run. They're sneaking around, they're hunting you down, they hunt in a bunch, they want you for lunch, the raptors are out, they're gonna have a picnic. So here I am. It's morning, I can see the movie again. I'm all happy. I can't see the movie yet, it doesn't open for 2 hours. Switch on the idiot box. I wish I hadn't ever done that. My kids are rolling out of the house. Thank you. I had never experienced, seen, nor heard of the great purple Satan until now. My wife had to physically restrain me from putting 3 rounds right through that TV. I was inspired again. Let's send Barney to Jurassic Park. He'll die. Watch that turkey stumble in the dark and listen to him cry. Keep smiling. What's that final dying squeak I hear? All that's left is a purple smear. Let's send Barney to Jurassic Park. He'll die. Oh. Let's send Barney to Jurassic Park. He'll die. That sappy little twit will be an easy mark. So kind, so sweet, so shy and stupid. Watch him meet Tyrannosaurus Rex. Watch old Barney get it in the neck. Let's send Barney to Jurassic Park. Ready? He'll die.
Thank you, Joe. That was inspiring. Next up, we have Alex Boyd, otherwise known as the Lone Gunman.
Joe, you did not just sing about dinosaurs before me. I am upstaged again. See if I can change that. Remember the words, they're pretty easy to remember. We'll come back to them later. Well, I'm a dinosaur, I'm a dinosaur, I play the harpsichord. Yes, I'm a dinosaur, I'm a dinosaur, I'm a dinosaur, I play the harpsichord. Yes, I'm a dinosaur. Everybody now! Rah! Rah! Thank you, everybody.
Something completely different. October Country.
He's the dinosaur. I called myself a dinosaur earlier today for some reason. Oh, it's because I actually use phones to actually just make phone calls.
Sure, go ahead. Nice talking to you.
I had a joke the other day. Actually happened. It's like when Steve Jobs resigned from Apple, he did it by letter. Isn't there an app for that? All